north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Carlos Rodon. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Rodon, a 6'2 southpaw, 255 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. Strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Vargas, the next to hit. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one in the air, center field. Grisham in and to his right. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Wrigley Field, and starting this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Takes it in for the out. Here's Alex Bregman.
Second, third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Eovaldi, a guy with a reputation for being a strike thrower. Most of his outings, the walk totals will be low and the balls will be in play, Chris.
What I really like about him, he just goes out there and he wants to compete. I mean, he goes after the hitters and he trusts his stuff. So when he's got it working, this guy's going to induce a lot of soft contact.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. But the data certainly tells us that this method is less effective in today's game than in previous eras. Bregman takes downstairs. One of the things as well that we've seen is that with launch angle type swings, that slight uppercut, the pitch that's really dying out is the sinker. That two-seam fastball really moves right into the same path as that uppercut type swing. It is not a good match for the launch angle swing. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate. And I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball travel.
Relay throw to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, and if you're going to have an effective sinker, you've got to be able to throw a good four-seam fastball at the bottom of the zone.
Ripped on the ground to second, slinging it to first in time.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
At the plate, Kyle Teal.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner at third, 2 away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz under it, brings it in, and that will end the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, top of the second, Nick Kurtz stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hey!
And that one is in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. Right side, hard hit. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. In the air to left center. Happ should have this one. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Mickey Moniak. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Hey! Ball, that's down.
Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Jonah Heim. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
That's a ball. Ball in.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss. One down. So here's Horner now. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
That's a ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now here is Romy Gonzalez.
Inside ball.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side. All set for the start of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Aye.
And that one ripped to left. One away. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
The center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball two.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
What a stop. And they get the out. Now up next for Arizona, Dane Myers.
Dane Myers.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Into the basket and gone. Home run. A solo shot. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Bryce Teodosio getting ready to hit.
Hey!
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number three. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Wrigley Field, now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That one not close. Ball one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's going to be Michael Busch. Tied up here in the early going.
Ball two.
That
That's
one
ball three.
misses. Ball 3. Tap foul at the plate.
To me, it looks like they're trying to do too much with pitches they shouldn't even be swinging at. It's tough because you want to take control of the
Ball
game
4,
early
effort
on,
slow.
but sometimes that approach can backfire on you.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is downstairs. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Tries to get back and save. Double steal. Pitch inside.
Ball 2.
Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. He'll score, and they trail by 1. No outs. Runner on second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Doubled in his first AB. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit.
Nope.
Looks like a
Ball
fastball
1.
out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Man at second. And now the count 1 and 2 after the swing and the miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ian Happ up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. As we go to the top of the fourth, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ball two.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Miguel Vargas digs in now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. In there at the knees for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Kurtz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs catcher, Kyle Teal. Evaldi back to work.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1-1 now. Way out front for strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And a 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And up next for Chicago, Jonah Heim. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And it's even up. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. And it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Number 2. Second base.
2 down, base is empty. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Ball, that's low.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, center field. Cruz settles under this one. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the top of the 5th. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Moniak at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Man at second. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Right down to shoot. 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Bush steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th. So up next, Gabriel Moreno. He's 0 for 1. Brian Baker on the pitch here.
Well, with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, he's coming in looking for strikeouts right here. Balls put in play, give him a good chance at bringing home that run.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, he got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
The 1-0. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Nice grab. Throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning, Romy Gonzalez now at the plate.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And he swings through that one. Time call. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Got him. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Cubs.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. A double and a scored his first time up. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Sean Newcomb. He's into the game with the bases empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now, Michael Busch. Up the middle, flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Cubs.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Ball, that's in.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Runners on the move. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here at Wrigley Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Dane Myers stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And now the right fielder, right. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Nathan Lucas looking to start something with one gone.
Hey!
High fly ball, right field. Suzuki gets under it. And there's 2 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Check swing. He held up. And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. That one missed. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Miguel Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one misses. Ball one.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Late on that fastball. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom six. Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And Ian swings through it. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Kurtz. And there's one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Teal.
The catcher, number 8, Kyle Teal.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Struck him out swinging. That K is his third of the game.
15,
now at the plate, Jonah Heim. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair. Brusdar Graterol will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nick Kurtz. Koenig comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Caught him looking for the K. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Koenig goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat. Next to hit for Arizona, Mickey Moniak. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Fought off foul. The Cubbies trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 7th. There's Nico Hoerner.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. So up next for Chicago, Romy Gonzalez. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Down and in, moved his feet. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. New arm out of the bullpen, Aaron Ashby.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up. Tight.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to begin the 8th. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Robert Suarez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly, and they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position.
Number 30, Gavin.
That misses.
No, that's down.
Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. Gavin Sheets goes deep, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-2. Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game. They'll talk it over.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Right there.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch. Making a move at first. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner. Evan Carter looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Ryan King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
The 1-1 is fouled off. fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air to left center. Hat under this one. He's got it, and there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second, here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. 0 for 3 in this one. Out towards left center. Grisham on his way over. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that one down. Outstanding effort. If he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up one base with 2 outs.
In the dirt, runner stays put at third.
Ball 2.
That's off the mark.
That's down.
And now 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to.
On a line, should be extra bases. Runner from third in to score, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Kyle Finnegan.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Michael Busch.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Late with the swing there. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 3. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Emilio Pagan. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The Cubs trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
2 down, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Mickey Moniak stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Hey!
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Here's a 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Pitch in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Breaking ball, and that got him. Gavin Sheets will hit next. He had a big 3-run homer at his first trip. In the dirt. Two on, 1 out.
Yeah!
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. Outside low, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Evan Carter stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Pitching change here, Connor Phillips. That misses, and that's ball one.
Hey!
Up the middle, base hit into the outfield. Moreno around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two on, 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Two on the way. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. And it lands in the basket. A home run. He'll take a jog around the bases. So 2 down. Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Laser could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Now a chance for Nick Kurtz.
Hey!
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Just missed. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Matt Vesta gets the ball now.
Ball.
Out to center. Grisham under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom 9. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ian Happ. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Kyle Teal, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one fouled off. Comes up empty.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Not close with that one. 1-2 to count. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out. But just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Jonah Heim. To short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, like you do. And then you switch up with no warning and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it.